Hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's episode, I'll be drafting and cutting the simple pencil gown and an underburst corset. So if this is what you're interested in, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So first off, you want to have your fabric unfold, then you mark out your basic body points, which are the armhole, the waist point, the hip line, and the actual length of the gown. So this is me making a straight line on my points. So after making a straight line on each point, then the next thing you want to do is to divide your shoulder measurement. Mine is 16. I'll be dividing by 2, which will give me 8. So I'll mark it both on the upper part of the fabric and then on my armhole point. Then I'll make a straight line across. After this, you want to take your tape and get the center point of this connected dot. Then you go in by half of an inch and then you make a curve. But just then you divide your bust measurement into 4 rather, and then you add your extra 2 allowances. Then you make a curve and connect it. So after this, you want to divide your waist circumference. Mine is 28.5, and when I divide into 4, it will give me 7.5 plus 2 inch. On the hip line, I'll divide my hip measurement, which is 38 into 4, and it will give me 9. Then I'll mark and then add my 2 inch allowance. Then I'll go down to the actual length of the gown. I'll measure out my waist measurement, adding 1 inch and then 2 inch sewing allowances. Then I'll connect all these dots together, just as you see me doing like this. Then next off, you want to mark out your neck area and connect it together, after which you go down by the shoulder slope 1 inch or half of an inch, anyone that works for you though. So after connecting this, the next thing you want to do is to cut. So after cutting the front piece, you get your fabric unfold and place your front piece on it. Make sure you give 2 inch allowance. Then on the waist side, on the waist point rather, you connect the dot and then go in by 1 inch, and then you slant going down and heading down to. This is to prevent the zip side from bulging. So after doing this, we'll go back to the neck area. So eventually, why I didn't cut out the neck area before was because I had a particular style of neck I wanted to create for this outfit. So here you can use whatever measurement, but on this other side I made use of 5, and this other side was 6.5. Depends on how deep you want your neckline to be, but whichever way that works for you, that's fine. So after marking it out, you cut out the piece. After cutting out my neckline, the next thing I want to cut out is my sleeve. So in case if you don't know how to cut out your sleeve, you can comment on the comment section, so I'll do a personal tutorial on how to cut your basic sleeve. So the next stuff is the underburst corset. I already have my pattern out already, so what I'll do is add an extra inch, more like 1 inch allowance on all sides, and then I will gently draft out these shapes I have on it. You want to be careful about this though. After drafting it out, I'll cut it through And after cutting out this piece, I'll cut at the back. So here, after cutting out the front piece, you want to measure what you have there and then apply it for the back piece. And then I have 9, I'll measure 9 all through, after which I'll make a straight line or cut it through anyhow you want to. Then you bring the front piece so you can get the shaping of the sides, and then you cut out the excesses at the front upper side. So here I was done. I wanted to give my back a shaping. I want to use eyelet, so I went in by 2 inch and then 3 inch at the upper parts. Then I'll connect these dots and then cut through, because I want my back underbust corset to have an opening that is shaped like this. So after cutting this through, you want to get your fabrics together and then you keep them together with the other ones you've cut out. So this will be all on today's tutorial about drafting and cutting out a pencil skirt and an underbust set. See you in my next video. Thank you.